I have no clue. But yes, so you're afraid she was going to... No. Nope. I was afraid of what would happen if the money stopped. If she stopped getting money. Like, what links would... She's not just... If nobody gives her money, she wasn't just going to lay there and not do drugs. Like, I don't know if you've been an addict before, but hell no. You're going to keep getting more anxious and more worried and more... Like, what do I need to do? What do I got to do? What do I got to do? Right? Until you do something completely awful. I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm telling you how I felt and my looks on it. Okay. Anyway. Didn't say that. But yeah. So, again, because I'm not getting into that, I'll play you a video, and you can take away from it what you want. That was the answer.
So, how do you know
This video.
Okay. Addiction is the most human.
Who? Damn it. I don't remember that dude's name. Maybe if hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all remember the dude's name? You remind me of my daughter, and breaks my heart. Why does it break your heart? I'm not sure what you're meaning, but... Does anybody remember that dude's name? Wow. No. You know what? I'll send it to you when I find it. Here, I'm gonna take a picture of your screaming, but I'm about to show something because I'm so over it. Learn from what? Like, y'all, again, you're acting like I'm still actively doing something, and I'm not. Okay. Can you see that? Do you see that? What are you talking about? I don't know. So, I'm sorry if you can't see it, but all of that, I got what you're saying now. Not active at all. I have all my tests right here. 1 week. I know, but you're welcome. I'm just saying, like you said, I reminded you of your daughter, and you're talking about something about or when rugs or whatever, and I hope that your daughter gets clean and whatever. I know that it's not a great thing to go through, especially if family doesn't understand, okay? But please give your daughter some grace, whether she's active or not. Please give her some grace, and know that how you see other people's recovery on here may very, very look so much different in your daughter. I hope that she gets clean. I hope that she sees that Deanna, I will gladly have a conversation with you off this app as well. But let me say something, okay? And in no way, shape, or form do I want you to think this is me defending anybody in addiction, okay? Yeah, like the girls are saying, I'm very sorry for your loss. But I can also tell you, from an addict standpoint, you may think she feels like or that you can't, like she doesn't want to be bothered with it. What you just said, right? But please know, and again, this could be completely wrong, but I know how I did. I got so upset when I lost a family member that I was mad at myself, because I knew had I been doing the things that I should have been done correctly, I would have gotten a lot more time with that person. We don't think about the long term. No one hits a pipe and thinks, oh shit, I'm going to be sitting in some dark alley in 3 years, and this pipe is the only thing I'm going to own. It may be guilt. I know it was for me. You want so badly to spend time with your friends and family, and it is so difficult because you don't want to hear how ashamed they are, because unfortunately during that time your habit is basically all you fucking think about. And we don't realize that, you know, when we say, oh, you know, I'm going to do this next week, I'm going to go to rehab tomorrow, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, we don't realize that and all that time moves by so quickly, especially when you just focus on that one goddamn thing. To before you know it, it's 3 years later, and you don't have that opportunity. So please give her a little grace. I know it's hard. I know. But I promise you, the reason she's probably doing what she's doing is because she feels bad. She feels like it's her fault that she didn't get any more time with that person. Sorry. Yeah. I have a buddy that was court ordered, mandated rehab. Like, he was gonna go to jail if he didn't go to rehab, right? Kind of plays off what you're saying, Kenzie, in the fact that he wanted to have a party. He wanted to have a party with all of his buddies before he left. And he OD'd that day. He was literally 5 hours away from going to rehab. And everybody that was there with him didn't even call the ambulance in enough time because they wanted to get all the paraphernalia cleaned up so nobody else got in trouble. And it took paramedics from the time they were called until the time they got there. It took them 30 minutes, and they had already waited enough time to try to dispose of everything. I'm a crybaby. I cry all the time. But, like, I'm telling you, as an addict, we don't realize how much time has passed, how many things we've missed. Hell, how many things we were there but we weren't there. You know? My mother came to me not too long ago and said that I told her that she wasn't a good mom. That I wish my grandma was back. And I have no recollection of ever saying that. Like, none at all. It's not easy. And I promise you, I said this the other day, if any other person is anything like me, there's no way anybody can hate me more than I hate myself. There's no way that somebody can be more disappointed in me than I am myself. I'm just extremely happy to be on this side of things. And yes, it makes me so much more mad. Because all the proof is here. I can prove that I'm not doing those things anymore. And a few people on this app just want to hate somebody so bad that they don't care what I prove. They want that to take it down on me. Because, you know, every time people talk about how long it's been since my life was flipped upside down, like, I literally sat right here in this bed asking why. Like, why in the fuck could I not have found the missing puzzle piece sooner? And I'm trying so hard. I really am. Like, I hate it so bad because I'm doing everything that I can, and things are happening very quickly. I know people don't look at it like that because y'all are looking at it from the time this happened until now, and that's been a long time. But from the time I got better to right now, it's very overwhelming about how quickly things are just going, and it scares me. It really does. Like, when I started talking about, doing my taper and stuff, the clinic told me so many times, like, we need to sit down and think about this, because stress and that kind of stuff is, and with your life moving so quickly, that's when most people fuck up, because they're trying to hurry up, and before you know it, you're going backwards. Thank you, ladies. How long have you been on it, Kinsey, and what dose are you on? My clinic didn't do that. They just wanted to make sure that hold on, y'all. Let me mute y'all for a second so I blow my nose. Hold on. They just wanted to know, and kind of, never mind, I didn't really think before I started speaking. It sounds like that's what your clinic is doing too. They want you to know the risks of tapering. Thank you, Deanna, for being as respectful as you were. I really appreciate that. I do. I love when people give me the opportunity to, not even just give me the opportunity to speak and answer their questions how I want to answer it, but, having the courtesy of at least trying to see where I'm coming from. You're good. Like I said, I just say. I'm trying. How I'm gonna actually use. That's hard for me to kind of put a number on, in the fact that I've told y'all several times, my first DD was a doctor. And I'm not saying that to be funny. It is a very statistical thing. But I was in a pain clinic for a very long time. But the last 5 years of that, I was getting 150 hydrocodone a month, 5 a day. And actually, I was called in for a count one time, and I had I think 6 more than I was supposed to, and I got a strike on my record because I hadn't taken as many as I was supposed to. That's just so crazy to me, and hear me out. If you tell them, oh, well, I didn't need it a couple of times or whatever, they are so fucking quick to taper, or to, take some of it away. But I don't know if next month, when the, snow hits, that I'm not going to be in worse pain. I also didn't want to, be okay, count them out, and then if I had extra, go put it in a different bottle. I don't know. It's hard to explain again, but, yeah. I realize now that dependency is different than addiction. I was taking my medicine as prescribed, if not less, sometimes. But yeah, one day I had went in there. We had to go in anywhere from 24 to 48 hours before our medicine would be gone, because in the great state of Kentucky you can refill a 30-day supply every 28 days. So, you get a whole year of that. You've got, 24 extra? No. Sorry, I did that all wrong. So if I went a whole, again, and we'll put it at a year, what's 5 times 12, guys? No, 10 times 12, so 120. You would have an extra 120 a month. And, it's like you need to take all your medicine or we're taking it away. Anyway, I went to a appointment of which, because I was having a lot of stomach issues and stuff, and my blood work or test or whatever, something came back as potentially precancerous, and anything to do with your stomach, you can't take Tylenol, because it messes you up even worse. So I did that doctor's appointment, and I want to say, that same week, I went to the clinic the pain clinic to do my recheck or whatever, and I had to bring that paperwork, because again, a different doctor seen me. They have to know anything that's going on like that, or I could get in trouble, or I could have gotten in trouble. That could be possible too, but Tylenol's not good on your stomach either. Anyway, even the doctor that did those tests was they could have just put you on oxycodone, without Tylenol. Why didn't they do that? I mean, I can get it was probably a liability risk, but yeah, I left that day literally being thrown out of my head. I had 10 left, and that was all I was going to get until I got cleared from that doctor, and it scared me. So I started looking for them, and then finally I was cleared, and I would have been able to go back, except for I wouldn't have been able, when they drug tested me or whatever, I shouldn't have had medicine in my system, and I did, because I was purchasing it off the street. Girl, that was the first thing I absolutely just loved about addiction, is how much weight I lost. What is that? I'm sorry. I look away, for anybody that's newer in here, I have to look away when I'm telling a story or whatever. I'm going to start reading the comments, and then I get completely lost. Absolutely. I'm serious though, guys. When I shit. Oh yeah, I said the other day, because obviously I'm gaining more weight now, that I wish I was as fat as I thought I was in high school. I weighed 125 pounds when I got pregnant with Mackenzie. I would do anything to be that fat again. Not anything. Y'all know what I mean. But she was like, hold on, wait, that's not fat. My point. I would do anything to be that fat. What I thought was fat. But what did he say? No, I'm just showing. I love y'all. No, girl, I was look at this shit, y'all, because I've showed y'all quite a bit, right, of me now versus me then. Y'all, I just found a video when I was looking for that funeral stuff that shocked the ever-loving fuck out of me. It don't even look like me. It doesn't even look like me. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, TV. I try. Like, somebody was asking. It changed. Yeah, that's me. I'm very careful about what I share. Again, because I do have open cases. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to. What, Bonnie? Bonnie, I think that your other comment must have got... All I see is, if you don't mind me asking. Your other comment didn't come through. No, go ahead. Oh, were you asking what it changed to? I mean, it was still opioids, but... Yeah, we're not really going to get into it right now. You're good, baby. I just didn't know what... Your original question didn't pop up. But yeah. No, obviously not proud of it, but, yeah, when they dropped me on my head, like I said, I went out looking for stuff, and child tax credit hit. Yeah, and what I was originally purchasing went through the roof. So somebody introduced me to a cheaper option. And no, I know people are going to say heroin, but that wasn't it. I don't even think we have that around here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never done that kind of stuff. I've never done IV at all. Oh, really? That's a difference, that's not, I don't know. Yeah. During all of this stuff, and, I got that first arrest, which, again, with my first arrest, the very first one, which is when all of this shit started, legally wise anyway. Exactly. Good gosh. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to remember what I was saying. When I got arrested that very first time, I guess, like, my mom and my husband had made some phone calls while I got arrested the day before Thanksgiving. I'd never been to jail before, didn't know how anything fucking worked, but, I'm sorry, guys. My mom and my husband had, called rehabs and stuff, and, while I was in there, and yeah, as soon as I got out, I had a rehab appointment, but for some reason I had to wait. Oh, because I was gonna go inpatient, but to go inpatient with my insurance, there was like a month and a half waiting list. Like, how fucking crazy is that? Like, no, please, baby, if you are at that point that you're gonna agree to get clean, please, for the love of Pete, why would they not just, because your mind will change in a second. You got time to think about it. You know? But I did. It was like a week, I think, after I got out. I finally had that first appointment, and fucking shocked. So shocked that I tested positive for other things. And nothing. No test results at all. I did not have anything at all in my system that was what I thought I was purchasing. And we'll leave it at that. Yeah. My chats always end up like that. Like, we're either recovering addicts. There's a few that's reached out to me that still use. And also you women that had loved ones. Girl. We used to have we still have it, but there's a sign at the beginning of our, like, community, and it used to say, welcome to a name, a friendly community. I shit you not. Somebody changed the sign and said, welcome to a meth making community. And I was like, what? Because literally labs were getting busted, and I swear to God, like 85% of them came from my area. So, like, what? But yeah, so if you know anything about any of this, you realize what I just said. But again, I don't know. I had family members that were really bad addicts when I was a kid. Like, somebody I know, and if you know who I'm talking about, please don't put it in the comments, but somebody I know chased their young child around the house with a chopping axe, because she, quote, was going to murder him before his dad had the opportunity to. Because the father because she was losing her mind, obviously. The dad was using too, though. We're trying to load up all the kids into the van to take them to the grandma's house or something, and she was convinced that there was a mobile lab in the van, and that him putting the kids in that van would off them, so she was going to murder them first. 8 years old. Okay, love. Dinner, it's 3 o'clock. Are you one of those weirdos that call lunch dinner? Yep. Exactly. Oh, Lisa, are you... are you meaning like what they were on? Yeah. If that's what you mean, like, not me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, girl. Drive safe. Yeah. also, same family. Oh my god. Hold on really quick, guys. I gotta reset. I just got another warning. I'll be right back.